Hi, my name's Anusha. Most people call me Nush. I am part of the St. Paul's Church community. I hope I've met you before, but if I haven't, please do come up and say hello the next time we meet. So my faith story starts when I was 13, and to understand my story, I need to tell you a little bit about my background. I came from a single parent family, and my parents were separated, and when I was 13 they were about to have a divorce, and things were really difficult at home. And so probably not just that, my mum was quite a religious person, so she did believe in God, but she did not believe in Jesus. So she was a Hindu by background, and so there were a lot of things going on in life that just I found really challenging, and I didn't deal with the whole divorce thing really well, and there were a lot of things going on. So at that point in time, I guess over time I always found that there was an emptiness in my life. I didn't really understand the purpose of life, and with all the stuff that was going on, I was kind of spiraling out of control. And the way that kind of showed up in my life was I actually had major anger issues as a teenager, as I was 13 years old. So I was quite lost, and I was looking for lots of answers in life and not finding it in religion as such, because often in religion they tell you to be good, and actually the one thing I really struggled to be was good. And so it was a difficult time for me, and I also found that I was quite bitter, quite cynical about lots of things in life. That was who I was when I was 13 years old. As a result of that, I had literally no friends because I was really unpleasant to be with, wasn't very friendly or sociable. But when I was about 13, 14 years old, somebody from my school, a couple of years older than me, was really kind, persistently kind to the point that I had to say to her, look, you know what, I'm not a pleasant person to be with, so I don't know why you're being kind to me, because I can't give you whatever it is that you're looking for. And she remained kind, and she started inviting me to Christian Union. And over that next year and a half, I started going. And at the age of 15, I discovered that actually there was this person called God and Jesus, and that he really loved me. You know, he was somebody who gave up so much for me. I mean, this Jesus died for me, you know, and I'm not pleasant, and I knew that. So I finally met somebody who loved me enough to give up everything for me. And this person, Jesus and God, was never going to leave me, never going to divorce, never going to die, never going to walk away, and promised to be with me forever till the end of my life and at the end of time. And I was so completely taken, you know, with that, and that just whole discovery completely transformed my life and changed the direction of my life. It was on a downward spiral, and it completely transformed my life. And I just want to tell you that now, 36 years on from that decision to follow him, to allow him to come into my life, to say sorry for all the stuff I'd done, and know that it's not about just trying to be good. It's about accepting God's grace. It's about all those things. And so 36 years on, it is the best decision I ever made, and it had completely transformed my life. So I would urge you to find out for yourself, find out about this Jesus. Don't take anybody else's word for it. You find out for yourself. If you want to talk to me about my story, please do speak to your leaders. I would love to do that. But I urge you, find out for yourself, because this Jesus, it's not a fairy tale. He's for real.